Welcome back, everybody. This is the last video. It's the last video of the year, and it's the last electric bike review video I will ever do on this channel. I promise, this is the last one. So this company reached out to me several months ago. They said, we want to send you the biggest, baddest electric motorcycle in the world. I want the biggest, baddest electric motorcycle in the world. On Christmas Eve, FedEx pulls up in front of the house. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I didn't order anything. It turns out to be the biggest, baddest electric motorcycle in the world. It was getting unloaded Christmas Eve. So I'm going to keep my end of the bargain. I'm going to make a video on this electric bike. It's got pedals, but it's supposed to be the biggest, baddest, fastest production, Frankenstein electric bike. I call it electric motorcycle because it looks like electric motorcycle from the pictures. The Rave GTX. And it says it's the 28 amp hour version. There should be 2 batteries on this sucker. I could have a new electric bike every single day of the week. There's just that many out there that are desperate for YouTubers to review them. Most of them are really dorky electric bikes that I don't want to ride. This one is the coolest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Something I want to say real quick. Whoa, what the? I thought this was some sort of Chinese snake. Just some giant rubber band. You never know what's going to come over in your China box. If you are interested in getting an electric bike, I'll put a link to their YouTube channel. And they've got a lot of their manufacturing process on their YouTube channel. You can see the Chinese factories. It's pretty awesome. It's an aluminum frame that is heat treated for strength. It's not like just some old bendy aluminum that they welded up. It's all heat treated. It's a pretty awesome bike, and that's another reason I said, okay, this will be the last one. I'll make an exception to the rule of God, yes. They even send them with wheel covers. They drive these around to test them out, and then they disassemble them and rebox them up. And they put wheel covers on them while they drive it around. It's pretty impressive. So there's a big battery and then a baby battery. We'll go over a little bit on the battery thing. We got pedals, tools, instruction manual, and a charger. Looks like you can only charge one battery at a time. You can always get a second charger. So far, this is the easiest electric bicycle I've ever assembled. The kickstand was already on there. You don't understand how helpful that was, having the kickstand already on there. You put the wheel on, you put the handlebar on, you put the pedal on, and the headlight, and you're off and riding. Everything is labeled: left pedal, right pedal. Even the cranks have an L and an R on it. It's complete idiot proof. Here, you want to put this pedal on?
Yeah.
Well, you put that one on this side, I'll get this one over here. You got it?
Didn't work.
It didn't work? Here, put it in that hole right there.
I did put it in there.
Now turn it. What do you think? What are we going to guess? 15 millimeters or 14 millimeters?
14.
14? Okay, we'll try that one. too small. We'll try 15?
Yeah.
All right. You getting it? This is my... Yeah? Good job. The government says I can pay you $13,500 for your services this year. I'm gonna put this one back in the tool thingy here. Tool chest. All right, we need to put a headlight on this so we can see where we're going. You're doing real good. All right, help me up here. Here, like this. Okay, now ready? Go around. Good. Do it again. It's almost tightened. Get it lined up on there. There. Perfect. Go around. All right. You did good. Do it again. We're almost done. You went up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Grab it with 2 hands. Crank it. Crank it. Good job. You installed your first pedal at 2.5. I'm about ready to fire it up, but the batteries appear to be completely dead. I can't get it. You push this button, it's supposed to give you a status, and it's very rare that batteries are shipped out 100% dead and they won't even light up the indicator. And that's true on both of them. Action. This thing should be recording. We'll see how this works. We're gonna, hopefully I don't drop my microphone. Hopefully you can see the speedometer. This is the GPS. We've already topped out at 35 miles per hour and we've gone about 5 miles. So let's, this is a homeless encampment corridor, but they live down in there. There's one right down in there. So we'll go check out some encampments. I'm still a little bit closer to where they do the clearings. Oh, they call them sweeps. Yeah, they got to come through and do a sweep. Whoa! This bad boy's got some pickup. It is by far the fastest electric bike on the market. Way faster top speed and acceleration than a Super 73. With just the main battery on, I topped out at about 1850 watt. The screen right there will tell you how many watts you're burning. Right now we're just petering along at 9 miles an hour. All right, well, I'm gonna zip over here to the ghetto real quick and see if we can find us some real encampments. Got this baby set on level 3 in case we got to make a mad dash. They usually come out after you with machetes. They live right in here. There's one right off the side of the trail. There's a whole bunch back in here. Right here. Anybody home? So there's more way back in there. The whole city over there. Jesus, look at that big one. Oh, Jesus. Job for needles. All right, everybody. I'm now 40 miles into my test. The top battery is a 20 amp hour battery. That got me to right around 28 miles before it reduced my power to putting out like 90 watts. I could still move under power, but it just was super reduced. At that point, I used the key to lower this and turn this battery on. There's a switch on this bottom battery. And I've been going and going. I'm at 37.5 miles. And I still have more battery life to go. I'm quite a ways away from home. I just passed somebody on a dang horse. So I've got a ways to go to get back home. My goal is to reach 45 miles. But I'm going to have to reach 40 miles or else I'm going to be pedaling this thing home. So I'm going to keep going, and hopefully I'll get to 45 miles. The last 3 to 4 miles, I've been kind of babying it. I've been running it on level 1, or power assist 1. Level 1 is the equivalent to your basic dorky folding e-bike. Maxes out at 20 miles per hour, and there's not that much get up and go. Level 2 on this is the equivalent to your stock Super 73. They're faster ones. It'll go 28 miles an hour, has a good amount of get up and go. Then you have level 3. Level 3 takes this to a whole nother level. Another level that you don't see on other e-bikes. That's the reason I agreed to this one, and this will be the last e-bike review on this channel. Some things to get more mileage, you could go with lighter weight tires. Look at these beefy things. These are like full-on motorcycle tires. I mean, look at the tread depth in there. They're heavy, they've got a lot of tread on them. I could put more air in them, get a little bit more range, but it's a very comfortable ride the way it sits, and I'm not going to mess with it. If I get to a 40-mile range on this, that meets my expectation and even slightly exceeds the expectation. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. The brakes are amazing. They are their own brand, but they swap out like higher end hydraulic brakes. You just take this bolt out right here, and your brake pads just slide right out, drop some new ones in, and screw that bolt back in. Very easy to adjust. I haven't adjusted anything. This thing came set up perfect. You're wondering what all this is. This is goose poop down here. I don't have any complaints on the quality. I think this is probably one of the higher quality e-bikes I've ever seen. I mean, the welds, the rear suspension. So far, this has worked great for me. I haven't added any air to it. I do have the special pump to add air to these shocks, but it's good the way it is for about a 200-pound rider. It just looks amazing. Nothing too crazy with the branding either. You got it on the battery, and that's about it. I think this fender is supposed to go forward. I flipped it backwards because I'm trying to protect the battery and the battery buttons and the keys and whatnot. Each battery takes a separate key. It would be nice if they could figure out how to get the same key for each battery. That is very common on e-bikes with 2 batteries. They come with 2 separate keys. I have electric bikes that have dual batteries that are the exact same battery, and they have 2 separate keys. This is the phone holder I have. I have a good GPS on the phone. I've been comparing the phone GPS to the speedometer, and we are 1 mile per hour off. So the bike reads 1 mile per hour faster than what you're actually going. 35 miles an hour via GPS. This will state you're going 36 and some change. But if you're looking for PEV, personal electric vehicle, I don't know why they call them vehicles, it's basically a scooter or a moped type thing, but faster. If you want updates on this thing, you're gonna have to go over to the other channel. All future electric bike content will be on my other channel, Too Much Handyman. Say goodbye to the electric bikes on this channel.